Hey folks,
Hey
Jay
there.
here.
Bobby here, RLA Advisors, and we've got a very controversial subject today, something that was handed to us.
Yeah,
You know what it is, right?
I do.
You want to say it?
No, you say it.
Multiple partner
I can't say
sex.
Yeah.
And the questions that have been sent to us aren't, and I want to be clear, multiple partner meaning not that I have one partner and then I go have sex with another partner. We're talking about at the same time.
Orgy style.
Not quite orgy style, but what was presented to us was two guys, one girl, two girls, one guy
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Or more. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, just, yeah.
could be two girls, two guys at the same time.
Six girls, one guy.
Yeah.
That kind of
you know,
thing.
whatever works.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's what.
If you can handle it. I don't know. You're kind of old.
At my age
I don't
now,
know if you can
forget
handle
it. My heart's starting to pound funny just thinking about it. Here's the thing. I've got no problems with any of this. But the questions that have been sent to us were based on in the lines of how to, and it was a number of how tos.
Yeah.
We got one that was, how do I get my girlfriend / boyfriend to participate in this?
Yeah.
All right, let's just address that. Conversation. Talk about it. Find out what's there. But define what goes on. Here's where I get a little tangled up about this. Two people in a committed relationship, and they want to expand it. Bring in a man, bring in a woman, whatever the case may be. If the rules of engagement aren't discussed and followed, it gets off the rails very quickly. So here's some suggestions. If you want to go down this path, a lot of people have a misconception that it's just going to be sex, 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 sex.
Right.
Not necessarily the case. So have this conversation.
Well, it could be any number of things. I mean,
It
I just
could
want to
be.
address this out for everybody because it could be that you want to bring another partner in and maybe you want to watch one like, let's say, because I hate to be like this you me like this
Just throw it
theoretical
out there.
thing, right?
Yeah.
So let's say me and my wife. Maybe I have a thing that I want to watch my wife have sex with another man,
Very
or
common.
maybe I want to watch my wife with another woman.
Very common.
The key there is there's any multitude of things that can happen, or maybe she wants to watch me with another woman or another man. I don't know, but the thing is that that's where the conversation goes, and
Right.
you have to wrap your mind around what it is you want
Yep.
and be open about that.
And be specific.
Yes.
Now, I had a friend of mine that wanted to try this early on in his relationship with his wife. And what they ended up doing was they brought others into the bedroom with them for the sole purpose of nothing more than massage and touch. That was the way they got into it. So he and the wife were the only people having sex. But whether they brought a woman or a man in, there was no sex with that man or woman, only touching. And that was a way for them to get involved in the lifestyle and then move forward. But again, they never violated that. You can't just say, "Oh, this looks like a good opportunity," and jump in there. It never happened again. You have to play by the rules.
I like that.
So multiple partner sex can go from anything from. I actually knew this couple once that brought a man into their bedroom, and all he was allowed to do was rub the woman's feet.
Wow.
They had sex, the man and the woman did, but the third guy, that's all he did was rub her feet.
No kidding.
That was it. That's all they wanted,
He just rubbed her feet.
and she was turned on by it.
Wow.
So you see, maybe it's not for me, maybe it's not for you, but for them it worked perfectly.
Yeah, well, whatever works.
Right. So I throw that out because there's this incredible misconception that all it is a bunch of screwing. It's really not. It's a whole bunch of things.
Could be a bunch of knitting.
Knitting bitch. Yeah, it could be that. But really, sensual massage leading up to sex is kind of
Sure.
nice with a third partner. That kind of thing, it goes well. I've known people that like to have same room sex but will not swap. So they've got the visual there. So I throw these things out simply because I want to open up the conversation. There it is. You guys can talk about it. Let us know what your experiences are. But don't be afraid if that's something you want to do, something you want to try. Be safe. Make sure you talk about it.
I want to add one more thing because I know we need to close this off, but one of the things that hits me and strikes me right off the bat is that we're talking about a subject that's taboo in a sense.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need to be taboo.
It's just a subject.
It's just a subject. And it's just like food. You might like Chinese, I might like hamburgers, and someone else might like dessert first. in whatever they do.
Right.
But we don't get all up in arms about how people eat. But all of a sudden, when we talk about sex or sexual nature or sharing our sexual experiences, all of a sudden it becomes taboo.
Morality.
And I really think that if more people talked about this, like at home parties, like amongst adults, of course.
Sure.
But I think that openness would start to come out, and people would actually begin to really reveal what they really want.
And there's nothing wrong with what you
Because
really
right now, I think majority, and this is a blanket statement, I know, but I believe the majority of people out there do not speak what they really want, and they repress it and they hold it in.
particularly when it comes to sex.
Yeah.
So let us know. Hit us below. Leave a comment. Let us know what your successes are, what your failures are, and what you'd like us to talk about next.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know it's a little taboo, but hey, go team. I'm all for it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Take care. I'm Bobby.
And I'm Jay.
See you next time.
Bye.